everyone. Thanks so much for tuning into Sim's Workshop. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be reviewing Black Candle Women. This is a book I really wanted to like more than I actually did. I think my biggest problem with this book is probably the characterization. Victoria, honestly. Victoria was the worst. So, apparently, the Montrose women believe that any man that they fall in love with will die. It's a family curse brought onto them by Augusta's husband's mother, her mother-in-law, basically. So they pretty much thought, oh, it's just a curse. It's, they didn't really think much of it. It's just kind of a myth until Victoria suffers some heartache. From that point forward, she becomes very, very protective of her daughter, Nikki. She's suffocating. She's like a helicopter parent to the max. Nikki's allowed to go to school, and then she's allowed to come home. She's not really allowed to have friends. In fact, she has Nikki work for her in an effort to keep her from participating in after-school activities because she doesn't want her to have a life. She wants to shield her. She wants to put her in a nice little golden cage. And I hate that. I really do hate that. She was just wholly unlikable. Even the way she treats her sister, Willow, she's just not a likable person. So in fact, Willow and Augusta are the two characters in the book that have the most personality and the most character dynamic. I mean, they are so well written. And Augusta, she can't really talk because she suffered a stroke. So everything from Augusta's point of view is purely narrative. Lots of exposition, but it's engaging. Willow, she has spunk, she has fire. I like how she juxtaposes Victoria a lot of the time. But Victoria, oh my god, she's awful. And Nikki was just a character who lacked any personality, and it makes sense. Her mother doesn't let her live. Her mother doesn't let her be herself. Her mother wants her to follow in her exact same footsteps and have no dreams and not explore anything else. It's very frustrating, honestly, to read this book. It was so frustrating to read this book because Nikki and Victoria have a bulk of the point of views, but for me, it was wholly forgettable, A, or frustrating, B, what I do remember for them. Augusta's point of view does a lot of remembering back to 1950 New Orleans French Quarter. That part of the story was really, really engaging because we're going back into the history of this curse and how she believes this curse exists. But, oh my goodness. Victoria. She was the one thing about this book I could not stand, unfortunately. And she was the reason, her and Nikki, considering I really didn't. Nikki just didn't have a personality, and that was very frustrating to me because I wanted her to have even her internal monologue. I mean, even when she talked, she sounded very monotone. And it was just frustrating to that. It was very, very frustrating to see that unfold and see that come alive. And it was just, I wish I could say I like this book because I really wanted to. It was very episodic at times of storytelling. Honestly, I felt like I was watching a soap opera, and I don't really care for soap operas, to be perfectly honest. It was very kind of bleh. I just wanted more from it than I got, and I wanted Victoria to be somewhat likable. I wanted some redeeming quality from her, and I just didn't get it. And she's the main reason why I did not like this book, Victoria. It was all her. I wish I could say more about the story. I wish I could say more about anything else, but I can't get past Victoria being an over controlling helicopter parent who has absolutely no respect for her daughter or her sister and just is terrible human being. Just terrible. But that's neither here nor there. I guess it is. It's the reason I didn't like this book. If I had to give this book a rating, it would be 2.5 out of 5 stars. I just expected more. And I had such high hopes for the book, considering the premise. It seemed like something I would really, really love, but nope. In any case, my opinion is my own. If you want to check out the book, I will, of course, include links in the description below or in the description of the podcast on where you can purchase the book if you so desire. On that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Please don't forget to like the podcast, share it with all your book loving friends, and subscribe. And as always, happy reading, everyone.